Hey, what's up guys? So today the subby is back in the garage and we're gonna be rolling the lips on this one. There's a few things we're gonna do, but first we're gonna roll the lips on this one because this thing is rubbing. After I put the wheel spacers on, when you go over a rut, this thing and it bounces, it starts rubbing like crazy. And that shouldn't happen on factory shocks and factory tires, even with the spacers, because the wheel will still inside the wheel well. But I guess the shocks are worn out, so that's the only reason, because it shouldn't be bouncing with one person in the car. Imagine if you have two or three people in the car, you're gonna have issues. So we're gonna roll the lips before we put the coilovers on, because once we put the coilovers on and lower it, we don't want to have any issues. You know what, let me stop flapping my lips and start rolling those lips. And man, now you see why I'm doing this, because I can't sing, I can't do comedy, so I might as well do this shit. So you know what, let's go roll those lips. Looking from the side here, you can see that the wheel doesn't stick out. I mean, look at that, it's perfect. But if you come around to here, you can see how much it was rubbing. And look at the height. I mean, that's a lot of height right there. Almost fit 3 fingers in there, because 2 and I still got room. But look how much rubbing there is. Look at all that. That's how you know the shocks is gone. So to roll your lips, you're gonna need a nice roller. So we have the Eastwood roller here. The neck of it is very short, so you can use it for a car that's been lowered. You're gonna need a heat gun, and you're also gonna need some of your lug nuts to hold the spacer on. Not the spacer, the roller. And if you have spacers on your car, you don't have to take them off, you can leave them on. I'm gonna leave mine on. And now, before you start rolling, the first thing you have to do is make sure you clean the surface. Also clean behind the lip, because anything behind here is gonna get squished and it's gonna come a show on the other side through the paint. So I have a wet rag here with some degreaser on it, so I'm just gonna clean it off here. Clean off the lip here, and also clean up behind the lip here, because anything behind here, any salt or gravel or anything, when you roll the lip and get caught in there for one, it might start poking through the paint, and you don't want that. So you clean off the lip. I'll let it dry. In the meantime, we can start putting the spacer on. Why do I keep saying spacer? We can start putting the roller on. Find the right bolt pattern, you put it on. Grab your 3 washers. Put them on. And then you grab your lugs and you put them on. Then you tighten them up. Now we're gonna heat the surface so the paint doesn't crack. So do not hold the heat gun in one spot, or you know, start boiling the paint. So turn it on and just move it around. You keep doing this until the paint reaches you can say 150 Fahrenheit, some people do it like that, but you can just do it to the touch. Okay, now that it's warm to the touch, so you keep it on almost flat like that. Tighten it up, and then you just start rolling. And because the bumper has a lip on it here, so be careful down there. See, it won't pass here because the arch here is a little bit different than down here, so you're gonna have to adjust the roller for down there. See, it's pretty much tight there. So I'm gonna back it off. And just go little by little. And you gotta keep feeling it and heating it up when the paint starts to cool down. We're just gonna keep repeating the process by adjusting the wheel, going back and forth, heating it up, because the last thing we want is for it to crack. we gotta keep changing the angle of the wheel, keep changing the angle of this. So I'm gonna back it off a little bit, tilt the angle some more. So now it starts actually curling the lips back this way. Adjust the height, and then we start rolling again. Well, that's it for rolling the lips. And man, look at this thing now. Before my hand was like this. Now look at that, completely flat and no crack, just because of the heat that I use. But as you can see, it turned out great. And that's how you roll the lips on a Subi. Alright guys, so guess what? The lips are finally done and they look good, and man, I can't wait to put the wheels on. Well, I can't put them on yet, but after I lower it, put the wheels on, I don't have to worry about any rubbing issues. Well, the owner don't have to worry about any rubbing issues. And you know what, it's just gonna be a peace of mind. So now, even when you put wider wheels on, you don't have to worry about any form of rubbing because those lips are rolled nice. No cracking. This car is a 2008 and I didn't want to paint the cracks, so I took my time. I heated up. I didn't show you guys every time I heated up because that would be a very long time. It did take some time to do, but guess what? It's done. No cracking. So you can't even tell anything was done. You just know you won't have any rubbing right now. And that was what we're trying to accomplish. So you know what? Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share these videos. Just tired, man. I was sweating like a bastard. But you know what? It's done. It's looked good. So you know what? Stay tuned for the next video. But for now, laters.